excited to check out part 1 of our web series as we dive into the shady world of Forex scamming and all of its shady characters. I initially met Javanni Cruz from seeing him in network marketing groups online. He seemed to be a down-to-earth guy trying to become a successful trader with some decent products. I asked him what didn't he like about living in the Bronx, New York. He replied, "The black people don't help or support each other financially, and everyone invests in drugs." Ironically, he would eat his own words in the near future. Seeing that New York didn't have much to offer him despite it being the trading capital of the United States, he relocated to Atlanta, Georgia, in search of a more uplifting and supportive black community. The scary part about when guys move to Atlanta, they either become wildly successful and lose touch with their base, or they learn how to scam on an elite level to match lifestyle pressure and lifestyle creep. He landed on a friend's couch, and from there, his Forex journey would begin. Seeing the colorful and alluring results in profitable trades and hefty withdrawals, I was intrigued by his first product called the Skittles strategy. This consisted of a mobile strategy that worked pretty well. I bought this product, and I was mildly impressed with its results. No harm, no foul, as you can see in the slide. Soon after Javonny launched Skittles' mobile strategy, he reached some mild success and began to have a slight following online. He then discovers the artificial intelligence wave and creates a robot that can trade hands-free while you sit back and collect profits. Little did I know the deception and fraud I would be in for. So I paid him to pass my Cortana $100,000 account challenge first, which he did do, and he did that well, which leads me to believe he has the ability to pass your account profitably if he simply feels like it. So we start the challenge 2 weeks late, and as you can see in the slide, I asked him, could his technology handle risk and drawdown, and he reassured me and his technology that we would be fine. Surely, weeks passed, and my account was $4,500 in the red, and my maximum drawdown amount was $5,000. Soon after, the challenge was failed. It was very discouraging to see him constantly make money in every step of the process, and his customers would absolutely lose. The absolute beauty of artificial intelligence is the fact that you can have real expectations for performance and automation on some level, which points to the overbearing fact that his technology isn't proven nor reliable. His bots can't make high-level decisions, only low-level decisions, and they don't call on a neural network, which would be the equivalent of a brain for the AI model. Also, I noticed his bot models don't practice any reinforcement learning, which is the ability for an AI model to learn from its past mistakes and to become better. Upon seeing his initial Neo Expert Advisor debut, which is a spin-off of the original software named Nova, he linked up with a developer, ironically, that had the same name as him, but with one extra letter. Javonny, Trade with Gio is his IG tag. Martinez is an honest and skilled MQL programmer who was Javonny's ex-partner in developing the NeoBot. After months of seeing him post wild claims of making $4,000 to $5,000 to $10,000 plus a day, I was intrigued and curious all at the same time. What was interesting about the hands-free bot is that it was a directional trading bot, and it had to be turned off. Not quite as hands-free as the claims wildly stated. I decided to try out this hands-free bot and to see if the hype was real or was he merely great at working Photoshop. By this time, he had built 6 or 7 bots that all appeared to do something different while all arriving at profits at the same point. Or so the illusion seemed. I'm going to introduce you guys to some world-class famous scammers. Sam Bankman-Fried. He created Alameda Research and was a cryptocurrency trading firm, co-founded in September 27 by Sam Bankman-Fried and Tara Mac Alule. Sam Bankman-Fried started his own crypto exchange in April 2019 under the name FTX. In November 2022, FTX, Alameda's sister cryptocurrency exchange, experienced a solvency crisis, and both FTX and Alameda Research filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. That same month, an anonymous source told the Wall Street Journal that FTX had lent more than half of its customers' funds to Alameda Research, which had explicitly forbidden by FTX terms of service. Ray Trapani. They made a film after him called BitConnect. The film follows three founders of CenterTech as they raised more than $32 million and defrauded initial investors on a fraudulent initial coin offering. He used celebrity influencers like Floyd Mayweather to gain clout and win over trust, along with his partners Saran, Sam Sharma, and Robert Joseph Farkas. He managed to convince the industry they had revolutionized cryptocurrency payments through new debit cards. Note, prior to starting a crypto debit card, he ran a car rental business. He turned on his partner due to theft and a lighter sentence. He didn't serve any jail time, but is banned from any financial business or dealing with anything in the stock exchange market. Hush Puppy. Ramon Alurunwi Abbas, born 11 October 1982, commonly known as Hush Puppy, is a Nigerian former Instagram influencer and convicted felon. He was sentenced in the United States to 11 years for conspiracy to launder money obtained from business emails, compromise, and frauds and other scams, including schemes that defrauded a U.S. law firm out of approximately $40 million and illegal transferred $14.7 million from a foreign financial institution, and he targeted to steal $124 million from an English Premier League club.
I kind of already felt like Javonny was a scammer, so he was like, I guess you could say it's crazy because they both have the same name. So Trade with Gio, the Hispanic one. So like he was doing like a partnership with Javonny to like help him like with his like EA business, and because of all the scamming and shit that he was doing, it was like out of nowhere. Trade with Gio was basically telling us that he was parting away from the company, and basically him and Javonny like got into it, and he was going to be on a Zoom call that same day, you know, basically saying his farewells and telling us what happened, like what was going on. And I was on that Zoom call, so he basically explained to us like that's what happened. Like I already knew Javonny was a scam because thank God I only purchased one product from him, and it was the Trend Beast EA, and that was back when it first came out, and the retail price for it was $250, and I had noticed that the price had went up on the EA like a couple of months later, but it was garbage. Like you can tell, like yes, like just like Trade with Gio said, the shit is trash. Like he lies. I could tell he was lying to people. He was having random people coming in that fucking Telegram group. Like before, the Telegram group was to a point to where like anybody could send messages in there. But when Trade with Gio decided to work with Javonny because he needed help, he turned the group into like a group where nobody could like send messages. And I felt like Javonny left the group like that before was because he was having people come up in there. He was having people make fake reviews talking about I made this much with the bot today. Y'all fucking complaining, like, because it was different people in the group like exposing him in that Telegram group before, when everybody used to be able to respond. But yes, like I could tell that he was scamming. But yes, it was like the shit was terrible. And then like Trade with Gio said, I can tell that's what he was doing. It was like he kept coming out with new bots to cover up the other ones that was garbage, and then he would replace the new bots that he made that was still garbage with the new ones that he made. Like it was like he was trying to cover up his shit. That's why I wasn't surprised when Trade with Gio said that he feels like he could just make new bots to cover up the fact that the ones that he already has are garbage. I believed him because that's why I only purchased one bot from him. Like, and then when you would get in the Telegram group, like, and the people that were coming out and complaining about shit, like, I wouldn't necessarily complain, but I was telling them about themselves. Like, I was telling them, like, y'all, like, are kind of false advertising in a sense, because y'all are telling people that it's just a set it and forget it bot, and then when they're coming in this group, you're telling us that we have to analyze the market and figure out when we have to turn it off and turn it on. So that's when they were thinking about doing like a pre-education type of thing, because it's like you guys are having a whole bunch of people sign up that don't know shit about Forex, buying this bot and don't know how to fucking mark up a chart for shit. But even when you did mark up a chart, like, and had a directional bias, the bot was still opening up positions that it had no business opening up. Like, it was terrible. But I guess Trade with Geo got sick of it. Like, but like he said, they started getting like chargebacks and stuff. But the screenshot, like with the messages where it has like the contact name is Jay, that's personal conversations between Giovanni and Trade with Geo, like from, like, you know, before he made his separate ways from the company. Now Trade with Geo has his own EA company. I did purchase one of his bots, but like now I don't think the Forex industry is in a state to where we need to be purchasing EAs. Like, the bot is okay, it's not great, like it's all right, but it's not, I can say it is better than Giovanni's bot. But you could tell that Trade with Geo, he does care about his members, he does Zoom calls every week. But I'm not really involved in the group no more, because now I'm transitioning to like futures because of this whole thing that's going on with the MetaTrader and stuff like that. So I'm really not trusting this whole the Forex market at all anymore. So that's why I'm not really into the EA game anymore. So it's pretty sad. But yes, Giovanni is a fucking scammer.